And this morning, anti-war protests on college campuses continue to grow nationwide. Police in Los Angeles and in other cities made over 100 arrests over the weekend. The ongoing protests also caused USC to cancel its main commencement over concerns with security there. Meanwhile, at Columbia University in New York, which has been deemed the epicenter of the protests, they're still dealing with an encampment there. And this all comes as intense negotiations are underway in the Middle East as Israel and Hamas are now working on a potential ceasefire. CBS News correspondent Tina Kraus has the latest.
Anger over Israel's failure to bring hostages home is spilling onto the streets, with Israelis stepping up protests to pressure Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to cut a ceasefire deal with Hamas.
My heart breaks for us, for the hostages and their families, and also for Gaza.
Anti-war clashes are also continuing to break out on college campuses across the U.S., with Israeli and Palestinian supporters shouting slogans and insults. Secretary of State Antony Blinken flew into Saudi Arabia this morning on his 7th visit to the region since the war began nearly 7 months ago, arriving hours after President Biden had a phone call with Prime Minister Netanyahu about Israel's possible ground assault on Rafah. The Biden administration is pushing Israel to boost humanitarian aid. Israel says it's a top priority. But with the clock ticking on a ceasefire, there's concern getting hostages out of the hands of Hamas could be an even tougher battle. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.